What is going on, my Patriots? How y'all guys doing? What is going on? Welcome to another edition of, you guessed it, Joel Davis Media Network. If it's your first time tuning into the broadcast, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell up top. Y'all give me one moment. right, I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, but I'm back. So, in case you haven't heard, got some new things I was going to say before I got into this. My wife called me. Sorry, guys. It happens in the middle of taping. It was an emergency. So, first things first, I hope y'all like the new lighting. Hope that y'all can still hear me with the audio because y'all said y'all had audio problems. So, let me see if y'all can still hear me. Okay. All right, fantastic. So first things first, I'm starting a new job. I'm a chef now at a place of business. So, thank you, Cat Slave. I don't know when me and Jericho gonna link up. It was supposed to be this Wednesday because my schedule is so crazy. I'm going in 5:30 in the morning, getting off at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I don't know how tired I'm gonna be since I'm gonna be helping out with a local kitchen, doing my chef thing. So y'all know I love to cook. That's my passion. So we'll figure it out. All right. Next thing is that I hope you like the lighting. I got more lighting. Okay. Here we go again, guys. Hold on. So anyway, I got the new lighting, got that taken care of. Trying to do everything I can to make sure that you guys are impressed by what I got going on here. So that is what I am doing. All right. So with that being said, we're here. We're improved. Still got that in the back. I'm gonna do some more upgrades. So we'll go on to it as possible. So anyway it goes, enough of me talking about what's going on with me in the actual situation with this whole experience of upgrading and my schedule. And let's talk about what's going on in the news. And by the way, with the new schedule, I'll probably be streaming Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays until further notice for this week alone anyway. So now y'all know that we have a real shortage going on here in the US of A. And it is about the baby formula. Now I know a lot of people are saying, well, Joel, it's baby formula. People should be like not tripping that much. They should be able to do this and do that. Well, unfortunately, we live in a world where the baby formula situation has gotten so out of control that people are starting to wanting to know some answers. And a lot of these people that wanted to know the answers, yeah, I do, is the American people. Because there's a lot of young mothers out there who are, have new children and want to be able to find out what in the world is going on. But unfortunately, we have an administration who has been lying to us. And one of those that lied was the Minister of Transportation. All right, I said minister, aka he's supposed to be the head of the Department of Transportation, Pete Bootyman, aka Pete Bootyman. Now, Pete Bootyman told everyone that everything was A-okay. He said that they were on top of this shortage. They knew about it since February and things were fine. They even went as far and said that there were no baby food shortages going, especially baby food going to the border. Well, it seems like when Cammack had first reported on this and talked about this in our office, they called her a liar. Well, Cammack decided to do something that nobody else didn't want to do, and that is see it for herself. Let's look at this.
Yesterday, I was on the border myself, and the facts on the ground are exactly how we have been stating them. Last week I received text messages and photos from Border Patrol agents showing a stockpile of baby formula, and there was complete outrage from the White House and CNN and other liberal outlets claiming that we were lying. So I decided to go down myself and film it. And lo and behold, not only was there stocked warehouses, but there were multiple stocked warehouses that have been not only filled with baby formula and.
Stop. Pause. Now, again, weren't we told, guys, that there was no issue with us not having access to baby formula? Remember, we were told by Bootyman, everyone, even all the way down to Mariakis, that this was a lie. Ain't no baby stuff at the border. Well, looks like to me it is. So we have all these states talking about they cannot get access to baby formula. Houston, Texas. Major cities now, Des Moines, Iowa. I mean, cities that have a lot of baby. But this right here is just too much. How can you tell the American people that there's a shortage? The people that live in your country, that was here first, born first, I mean first. But you take the food out of their mouth and give it to complete strangers. Complete strangers. These people, you have no idea who they are, what their intentions is. All you know is they're coming to America to do what? You said to start a free, a new life. Exactly. South of the border is getting our shit. Now look at that. Now, don't you think just that warehouse alone, that could have gone to at least about what? A good maybe 3 or 4 stores in America? That's just one room of it. Let's continue to see what Cammack has revealed.
And diapers and wipes and clothing, but they have been doing this for months, and there's more en route. And this just points again to how out of touch this administration is. And they could stop this with a simple policy change. And to the Secretary of Transportation's remarks that they have been on top of this from day one, that is a lie. They canceled 43% of this manufacturer's production with no plan to backfill that market share that they make up.
43%? What? Did you hear that? They canceled 43%. Now, remember now, this woman was supposed to be considered crazy. She's just this right-winged politician that doesn't know nothing what she's talking about. But she went to the border and showed you where your formula's going. Yeah, you exactly, Cat Slade. This is why I do this show. I don't do this to be mean, baby. I do this show to show y'all how twisted the radical left is. They don't give a damn about you as an American citizen. Nobody. They got all this baby formula chilling at the border. Guess who getting it? Your hombres, okay? Your Haitian brothers, your son Haitians. Oh yeah, I'm saying it. I'm getting it. I'm getting in. Enrique in the game. Yeah, all them getting that. You not getting nothing. You know, Vladimir. Yeah, they do. They have to. But the lies, you can't make this up. The lie, you cannot make the lie up. This is here. We see it. Okay? You know, your mama used to say, when you get caught with your hand in the cookie jar, that's how it is. But you're right. They don't care about your votes. Yeah, now you see where your baby formula is. And you know what's sad? I guarantee you these same liberal, poor thinking, mental health needing fools will still vote for the left when it comes to voting. The ones that do vote, or they be the first one to praise them winning. This is crazy. Let's continue with what else he's discovered.
So how have they been on top of this? Because moms for months have been saying it was getting harder and harder to find formula. This is just another example of the broken administration that doesn't know how to govern.
Shout out to Cammack. Okay? Cammack is a true American hero. I like this lady. Classy, good home, Florida country girl. Know what she's talking about. Trying to make sure that people know where your baby formula is going. And it's not at the house, okay? This is what's going on. Now, I'm going to read a little snippet of what she was breaking down as well. Now, I want to see if there's anything. I'll put a link in the full interview. Now, again, Pete Bootyman have not responded. Because you know why he's not going to respond? Because his hand's caught in the cookie jar. They got to wait for something radical to say beforehand. But it gets worse. It gets worse because I'm not only talking about this, we're going to talk about another issue that's going on. Now, we've been talking about this on our show with Jericho and the gang about how these kids are being groomed at school. Now, I am going to talk about the teacher, the counselor that did that. It's coming this week. Okay, I'm going to break it down. I'm going to hey, you know how we do over in this channel. We cook them, okay? We cook them like fried chicken. When you mess up over here, we cook you. We don't care what race you is, baby. You getting cooked, okay? And don't you worry. Glacier Glider getting cooked. She ain't getting boiled. She's getting cooked and steamed, baby, because that's what we going to do to her. But we ain't finished yet. We're going to talk about this thing that's going on around the country. Now, this is disturbing. Now, this is in Oregon. Now, this happened earlier this month. My boy talked about it. This right here is so disturbing that I don't know how to break this down without being funny. I don't have a video that's worthy to talk about on it because everything is YouTube related. So I'm just going to go ahead on and read the news part of it, give you my commentary of it, and then we're going to break it down how I really feel. Because y'all know how I do. I ain't going to hold nothing back when it comes to this ish. So let's go right here to this one right here. We're going to go right to Oregon law. So this is the New York Post. Shout out to the New York Post for always giving us the most craziest liberal moments in America, okay? Menstrual Dignity Act requires menstrual products in the boys' bathroom. Lord, give me strength. So, we're going to talk about what's going on here. In July 2021, Democratic Governor Kate Brown signed the controversial Menstrual Dignity Act, which requires all kindergarten through 12th grade schools to provide a free sanitary product to students along with instructions on their use, Fox News reported. Starting next year, 2022 and 2023, products will be available in all restrooms, male, female, and all gender. in their PPS building where education occurs. The Portland School District said in a 2021 statement, to ensure timely compliance, PPS ordered 500 dispensers. Dispensers have been installed in all elementary and school girls' restrooms. And more will be installed in all remaining bathrooms, including boys' restrooms next year, it said, according to the Fox News. Instructions on how to use tampons and pads will be posted in the bathrooms, the statement added. The Beaver States District also encouraged parents to talk to their kids about reducing the shame and stigma surrounding getting their periods, according to the network. In March, the state education department also issued a menstrual dignity for students toolkit containing instructions on how to use menstrual products and tips for menstruation positive language for families. Importantly, the Menstrual Dignity Act affirms the right to menstrual dignity for transgender, intersex, non-binary, and two-spirit students by addressing the challenges that some students have managing menstruation while minimizing negative attention that could put them at risk of harm and navigating experience of gender dysphoria. During menstruation, part of the kit's introduction reads, Fox News reported. The new research also connects gender-affirming bathroom access to supporting student safety at school, it added. Meanwhile, a video posted by the Libs of TikTok, Lord Jesus, apparently shows a tampon dispenser inside a boy's bathroom. The new law has incurred wrath of Republicans, including Oregon gubernatorial candidate and conservative writer Bridget Barton, who slammed Brown. Radical leftist woke policies are destroying Oregon from our streets to our businesses to our schools, Barton told Fox News Digital in a statement. But as a mom, a new grandmother, and a Republican candidate for Oregon governor, I can't believe we're even discussing this. America's most unpopular governor, Kate Brown, is putting free tampons in the boys' bathrooms of Oregon's elementary school, she said. Clearly, Brown cares more about what's going on in the bathroom than what's going on in the classroom, Barton added. Conservatives also ripped the Menstrual Dignity Act as an attempt by the left to push an LGBTQ agenda. Newsweek reported, I and many Oregonian women find your Menstrual Dignity Act an affront to women. One Twitter user wrote, only females can menstruate, only females should be in a female restroom, and only males should be in the male restroom. A third said, Menstrual Dignity Act is another example of liberal maniacs forcing the population to accept their mentally ill beliefs. They want parents to encourage children to become different. Some argue that the law subject girls to bullying and shaming for using products. A 2021 survey commissioned by Think and Period found that 80% of teens already feel there's a negative association with menstruation. Newsweek reported. Has someone considered the trauma girls will experience when boys run up and down the hallways, waving tampons and panting them in searching? A Twitter user reportedly wrote, ridiculing girls at the most vulnerable is not dignity, the user added. Mark Siegel, a spokesman for the Oregon Department of Education, told the Post that the intention is that all students have an understanding of menstruation as a positive part of human development without shame or stigma. The goal of the legislation is that all menstruating students have the rights to access the products they need whenever they need them. This is important for people so that all students, including those who are transgender, intersex, non-binary, two-spirit, in all grades, can access their education without barriers, he said in an email Friday. The toolkit centers on inclusively education and privacy so that all administration students have access to dignified self-care. It provides best practices for staff engagement, students, and community engagement, as well as resources for providing menstrual health education that is positive, celebratory, and not shame-based, Siegel added. All right, guys, I'm about to give you my 2 cents. And I don't think if you're a liberal, you're probably going to not want to hear this. You might want to get off my channel because it's about to get real. So let me go put this away here and let's get to me as the focal point so y'all can see what I got to say here. Okay. What happened to the days where we as men and women were able to embrace our natural gender. What happens to the days where we could embrace and be comfortable with our natural gender? I remember when I was in school back in the early 2000s, when some of the LGBTQ plus question mark right starts getting into play. It was, you had to have a signed permission slip from your parents stating to talk about what it was like living as a gay teenager or lesbian teenager or a trans teenager. Okay? That's what it used to be. You used to have a signature. The parents was introduced to what it would be about, and the parents that supported their children on this gave it its blessing because it was about common sense stuff. How to protect yourself, how to, experience, talking to your partner, protecting everything. Now, ain't like that. We got these teachers in this generation today that is so woke that they don't give a shit about what is going on with these kids. They don't care about the damage. You're putting tampons in a bathroom where a young man is at in elementary school. In elementary school, little boys start asking serious questions in 2nd through 5th grade. Really second through 5th grade, they ask a lot of heavy questions. How are you going to explain to that child that there is tampons in that bathroom and he sees this kid that's going through puberty early that is really a girl but supposed to be a boy have to have this special tampon? How y'all going to explain that? How you going to explain it? Please tell me how you going to explain that. I want you crazy liberals to sit down and think about this. How you going to explain? Because y'all so quick to say this transgender stuff is natural and nothing wrong with it. How you going to explain to a child from the age of, I want to say it again now, from the age of kindergarten through 5th grade, sees one of their buddies or their friends that's supposed to be a boy, but really is naturally a girl, going in their bathroom with that tampon, applying it to themselves. They're going to ask, well, I'm a man. Why don't I have to use it? What you going to tell that child? How you going to explain that to him? What you going to tell him? He's what? He's a special kid? Oh, I'm not finished. I'm about to go in. Oh, I'm about to go in on this. How are you going to explain to a young man who is supposed to be a transgender woman, a young girl, going in the girl's bathroom and see a girl going through her period and stuff, and he asks the question, well, I want to know what that feels like. I want to know what I have to do that. It makes no sense. Yeah, exactly, Kat. But that's few and far between at this point. I mean, what is going on up there, guys? This is disgusting. It is. Y'all are taking it too far. You already done started making where these children can go up here and change their sex without consulting their parents. And let me tell you about that. This is why I'm mad about that. The parent is the one that has to clothe these kids, feed these kids, and lead the way and teach them from point A to point B. A parent should not have to find out that their child under the age of 18 cannot they cannot be included in that child's life of major decisions like this. There's a woman right now suing a school because for years they started grooming her child at the age of 10 to be a transgender boy until they had the sweet and sour sniffles, aka COVID, and then all of a sudden, oh shit, oh man, mom, let me tell you what I've been told. I'm having confusion. And then here's another thing that they're not thinking about. Children are going through puberty. Do you know how many questions a child has about their body through puberty? Girls and boys. You got girls and young boys at that age may think they'll go one way, another way, both way. They so experimenting so much stuff. They don't know what way they going. Until finally they get to that age where they figure it out. What happens if that young man figures out that he wants to be a full-grown man, but you expose him to this type of stuff and then turn around, you're going to be trying to talk about that sex change therapies and hormones and messing them up. This is sick. Oregon, California, Washington State, y'all are sick in the head when it comes to the schooling of these children. These children have no business experiencing this. Parents need to be involved. Parents need to be involved. If they still in their parents' roof and those parents are peeing for them, taking care of them and doing the right thing, they have no business. You yourself have no business butting in telling that child what to do. Your job is to teach. Your job is to come in the classroom, prepare a lesson, whether it's math, English, whatever it is, and handle business. That's all you need to do. You do not need to tell my child about how he needs to do this or how she needs to do that. You don't need to teach my child about how to tuck this in and tuck that. You don't need to teach my child none of that. None of that. You don't need to have no drag queen reading to my kid. You better be reading to my kid about math, science, the basics, social studies, science, reading. No, don't. Let me tell y'all teachers something. Them students is not your kids. When you go to school and when you go home in the daytime, do you take any of those kids with you? Do you feed any of them kids? Do you pay for any of them kids with their clothes? Do you buy them kids cell phones? I'm being real. No, you don't. Your job is to teach my kid and go and take your behind to the house. If you got a problem with my child, you go and you tell me, Mr. Davis, your child is acting a fool. You tell me what's going on. I know my child by now. If the behavior patterns add up, you're blame right. I got you. Now, if my kid keeps saying he ain't doing nothing, I'm just going to do a surprise visit. And if I do the surprise visit and I catch him, which you can always catch your child at a surprise visit, doing something they ain't supposed to do, it is what it is. That's all you got to do. See, these teachers going overboard. You're doing too much. You want to mess up your kid, adopt one. There's plenty of options. Take you on be a foster parent. Okay? Go make you one. You're so liberal, y'all so outspoken. Go make you one without be a baby mama or a baby daddy. Make you a single mama or a single daddy. Since y'all fools so busy want to be parents so bad. Do that. Okay? And then when you do that, you teach your child whatever you want to teach it. You want it to walk in heels, let it walk in heels. You want it to walk in stockings, let it walk in stocking and heels. If you want it to wear baggy jeans and steel toe boots, let it do it. Listen, man, this ain't your job. This ain't your ride, baby. Y'all better stop this, man. It's getting to be more and more disgusting. I'm just sick of it. I'm just like any other parent. We're sick of it. It's not your call. It ain't. Y'all up here putting this type of stuff in the bathroom, messing up a young child's mind. Boys don't know what. This is why with masculinity is trying. They trying to kill masculinity. You're trying to kill it. You're trying to kill masculinity. Yeah, I said it. That's why people like me do this channel. That's why we promote masculinity. That's why we talk about that masculinity stuff. Because some of you guys that in this liberal movement don't like masculine energy. Because you know the day and hour you find real masculine energy, that's the day and hour you got to accept how screwed up y'all really are. And you can't handle the truth. Look at how soft our young men are being today because of this liberal madness. You got young men picking up guns, shooting everywhere, school, whatever. Everybody is picking up guns for the wrong reason. Nobody want to box it out or talk it out or either that box it out like we used to do back in the day. Back in the day, we used to box it out. You throw on your gloves, you throw on your fist, we settle it like men after the talking. They don't want to do that now. Everybody want to put a weapon or something involved. And then when it all said and done, then you got them saying, I'm sorry, or you got both life wasted. Because when you go to jail for life, your life is wasted. Might as well be dead. You're never getting out. Who gonna remember you? People ain't gonna see you. People start dying out. Mama die out. Daddy die out. Your brother and sister start having their lives going on. They ain't trying to see you all the time. I'm telling you, man. Yeah, pregnancy packs. I remember that too. I remember girls who said that all the time. We're going to get pregnant in high school. We're going to have a baby when they see a girl with a baby. And this is sick, man. This is sick. But anyway, guys, I got to wrap it up. I got to get me something in my system. I also got to prepare for tomorrow because I have to go to work. Y'all jump in the comment section and tell me what you think about these new situations here that's going on in America. Okay, tell me what you think about the baby formula, about how the radical left is lying. Also, yeah, I do remember that. I really do. And also tell me about how you feel about the radical left pushing this agenda on our children. Do you think that this is too much too fast? I need to get you guys' opinion. Okay. Tell me what you think. Tell me what we need to do as a collective to stop this madness, because it is getting to be insane. It really is. You know, I mean, who would ever thought that we would have this conversation? All right. Who would ever thought that we would have a conversation about young boys in kindergarten have to start seeing tampons in their bathroom? Who would ever thought that you go in the men's bathroom, you might see a young lady look like what? Let me tell y'all something. I got to tell you this and then I'm dipping out. I'm finished. I seen the craziest stuff today. I seen a young boy with his parents down south wearing nothing but a skirt, high heel shoes, and everything. It was a boy. I knew it was a boy. I could tell by his structure and the little Adam's apple, a little young boy. Little boy looked to be about maybe 12 or 13 years old. Already dressing like a young lady at 13. Mama, grandma, ain't saying a mumbling word. Let them do what they want. But this is what happens when no father's around. Because if real true masculinity was around, that father would sit down and talk to that young man and tell him this. I understand that's your affection, that's your dream, that's what you aiming for. But while you under my roof, you won't put on regular clothes until you get a certain age. Now, when you get 16, 17, whatever have you want to do that, that's on you. Okay? But while you are under my roof and you ain't reached 16 yet, you need to keep your behind in regular clothes until you know for sure yourself this is the route you going. Because I know at 12 and 13 and 14 especially, it's like from 13 through 15, everybody's trying to collectively find themselves or who they are, trying to find their swag. My cousin didn't fully come out of dressing like a girl, and I told y'all about my cousin. I'm not going to say his name. I'm going to say T. That's all I'm going to say. T came out when we was like 16, but T was already battling with it early. You know what I'm saying? But T finally came out at 16. His parents accepted because T had already been talking about this since he was 13. But like any parent, we trying to see 3 years could change, right? 16, 17 could change a kid, but when kids mostly get 16 and 17, whatever they feeling, they still feel that way. They're going to be that way. And that's how T was. And he's been like that ever since. Dude looks better than a woman. And that's my cousin. Telling you, he dressed up, you can't tell he a woman. He's one of the few I've seen that look like a woman. T's bad. I got another cousin. I'm going to call him a freaking J-Dub. I'm going to call him J-Dub. J-Dub same way. J-Dub makes a living dressing like a woman. Makes a living dressing like a woman. When I say he dressed like a woman, he dresses like a woman to a T. But he been like that since we was in junior high. He had the feeling. He didn't come out full blown. Well, he didn't come out till he turned 18, because his parents were strict. And his grandma was strict. So J-Dub moved to Atlanta, came full out. Wasn't surprised. But I'm just telling people there's a way to do things. This right here, making children doing this at kindergarten, 12 and 13. No, that's too much. That's too early. That's just too early, bro. I'm sorry. That's just too early. That you gotta let children be children. Let them figure this damn thing out, man. Let puberty set in. Let it take its course. I mean, this is crazy. Anyway, enough of me rambling. Please like, share, subscribe. I love you guys. Take care of yourself and each other. Y'all know what to do. Support the channel. Y'all know how it is. I'm out.